Well, our next guest is a leading culinary ambassador for African cuisine. And over the years, he's spread the gospel of Senegalese food around the world.
And today, he's here to teach us how to make one of his new signature dishes. Chef Pierre Thiam, please welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey,
All
hey,
right, so you've been a chef for more than 3 decades.
Well, a quarter of a century.
A quarter of a century, okay.
You said it, not us.
25 years.
25 years, okay.
Yeah.
Close to 3 decades.
I've been cooking for 25 years.
25 years.
Growing to become a chef in that time period, yes.
So how did you start in the culinary business?
Culinary business, I started from the bottom up.
Oh, like Drake.
Drake.
Song.
Yes, I started in the late 80s in the West Village, a restaurant. I was a dishwasher. From dishwasher, I grew up to a garde-manger, the salad, the grill, all the station to the sauces. And I became a sous chef in a place in Soho called Boom. But in between that, yeah, you know Boom? Okay.
I do.
It was quite a fun place. And that's when we started to do some ethnic cuisine in the menu. And gradually, African cuisine started to slowly seep into the regular menu.
Now, you were raised in Senegal, Dakar
Yes.
to be exact.
That's right.
Is that where you learned how to cook?
That's where I learned how to cook, indeed, how to enjoy tasting good food from my mom and my aunts. And I was lucky to be from a family of really great foodies, really. My mom loved to cook. She was really exploring all the time different flavors. So that's something that inspired me. I happen to also have a godfather who was the only man I would see cooking in Senegal, but he was of Vietnamese origin, so he was bringing completely different flavors. So my childhood was really all those different influences.
And you brought some of those influences to Brooklyn, New York, because in 2001 you opened your first restaurant, Yo Lele, and then it became very popular. It was in every write-up all over the city. What was the secret to success for you?
I think people were just ready for something African. You know? That was something fresh, something, a new frontier. New Yorkers are very open-minded when it comes to cuisine. And we had all the different flavors, and Africa was not present really in the scene. There was some mom and pop's restaurant, but at that level, we just were, pioneers in terms of bringing a restaurant that was serving wine, that was pairing with the food and the presentation, the aesthetic, everything was taken into consideration, but yet it was African flavors in full bold and authentic. Yeah.
You had such a popular restaurant. You opened your second restaurant, but then you moved into more of a catering side. So now that you're doing a lot more catering, can we see maybe hopes for a third restaurant?
Yes, third restaurant is in the vision. Really, it's going to be a completely different way of approaching it. The catering right now is giving me the freedom to explore the inspiration. I travel quite a lot in Africa and in other countries that have African influence in their cuisine, and that's going to be the main focus of the next restaurant.
Where have you visited?
Well, I visited Cuba, I visited Zimbabwe, South Africa, recently came from Cameroon last week, and I'm forgetting other countries. I've been traveling for the whole year, really in every month I was pretty much in a different country.
As you're traveling to all these different countries, do you use what you learn there or what you taste there to inspire some of the recipes you do?
Oh, absolutely. That's all I do. When I travel, I go to the markets, I visit markets, I eat with locals, and that's where my inspiration comes from, and that's always been my philosophy, getting inspiration from the authentic local flavors.
So it's a research trip.
It is a research trip. It is a research trip. I'm coming up with a new book, and this book is going to be also pretty much about that traveling, that research.
Okay, so let's start cooking.
Yes.
Start cooking. Well, today we're doing a fonio salad. Fonio, I'm not sure you guys ever heard of this grain.
No, I have not. What exactly is fonio?
Well, fonio is probably one of the fastest growing grain that matures in like 2 months. It's an ancient African grain.
Okay.
Over 5,000 years. You can, see, it's tiny. It looks
very fine.
It's fine. It looks like couscous.
Yes,
It's gluten-free.
Oh.
It's protein-rich. Pretty much the qualities you see with quinoa. As a matter of fact, this is the next quinoa.
It doesn't seem to have much of a taste to it, though.
It doesn't have much of a taste. It's delicious when you pair it with anything. It's versatile. That's why. That's what's great about it. Today I'm making a salad, but we can also use it for a stew. I even make a pasta, soba noodle pasta with it. So that's like to tell you how easy it is to manipulate, and it's easy to cook as well. You just simply steam it. Today we'll steam it and we mix it with herbs, lots of herbs. We have parsley, we have mint, all these tomatoes, and we make a lemon dressing that will come with it, with the herbs. So that's.
Now I see you breaking it. Are you allowed to cut
am I allowed to cut? Yeah, I'm allowed to cut. Yeah, but
okay.
I'm just taking out the stems, the big stems, and I like to use my hands when I cook. I think the hand is like such a great tool when you in the kitchen, and people don't realize it. They abuse these knives and just especially the electric tools. The hands give you so much information about the ingredients by feeling it. And you know, Africa, we even eat with our hands because we believe the food tastes better, doesn't it?
True.
It tastes much better with your
I
hands.
eat with my hands at home.
Oh, it's the way to eat.
All right.
You know, just wash them and that's it.
Yeah,
Wash them and you're good to go.
And you're good to go.
Little
You're good to go.
Purell.
But it makes a big difference in the way the food tastes. So you roughly chop the parsley. You know, I roughly chop it. And I do the same with the mint.
It smells good already.
Oh yes, it's like that's the thing about herbs. You know, they add such a different component to the dish. It's really a great addition when you use fresh herbs. I don't understand people using dried herbs.
No.
You know,
Only
it's just-
fresh.
It's only fresh, always fresh. So
Now this is mint. You're put
this is mint,
next.
mint as well.
Oh, you
Yes,
can smell it.
You can
Smells
smell it, especially
fine.
when you start chopping it. You can smell the mint. The mint is like.
Yeah.
Now is that the key to your salads and the meals you make, using a lot of different types of fresh herbs instead of just one?
Oh yes, that really makes it such a great difference. You know, ingredients are everything really, you know, and the freshness makes it really.
'Cause a lot of times-
makes the dish.
People just put lettuce in.
Yeah, no, that's not enough. There's not
Right.
much flavor to just lettuce. You know,
Okay.
it's like
Lettuce is boring.
Right.
It is boring. You see the difference now? You're already smelling it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
And
going
so
to,
we've got a tomato
we got a
here.
tomato, you know, I'm adding a plum tomato. I'll seed the tomato because, see, I'm doing it to just be mindful of the freshness, you know.
Now, why are you
And
cutting out the inside?
The inside is mostly water, especially at this time of the year. The tomatoes are like fall tomatoes. They're not, summer is gone, so it's not as fresh, as it's not as flavorful as you would want them to be. So I take out the water that's in the inside and just keep the flavor of the tomatoes. And I roughly, I mean, more
Chef Cham, you know
He's
how to
cutting
work a knife,
fast. I
don't you? Wow.
well, they told me I had 5 minutes to do this.
Well, you're doing it.
Chop quick, right?
Goodness.
So that's pretty much what I'm doing with the tomato. I'll do the same thing with the red onion in a little while.
And it's about the size too, all about making them very small and fine so they don't stand out too much.
Yeah, it doesn't stand out too much. It's also the aesthetic. You know, you eat with your eyes too. It's very important to like be mindful of that. The dish has to look appetizing
It's
first,
true.
and then you know
You eat with your eyes.
you're a winner, right? You eat with your eyes.
Yeah.
And here now, the next ingredient is red onion.
That makes
Okay.
everything good.
Oh,
I have a
the
little red onion.
Yeah, it adds a certain, you know.
Now, why
spiciness.
red onion opposed to any other type of onion?
It
the
has
most
more
flavorful.
flavor. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has
okay.
more flavor, much more flavor too. You know, I like Spanish onions when I cook stews and stuff. I like scallions too. Scallions have flavor.
Okay.
You know, so but you know, this adds flavor. It adds color. It adds you know a certain. The crunchiness of the red onion too.
And the color is good for you too.
Yeah, oh, the
that's
color
good.
is
You
good.
can
The
eat with
color
your
is
eyes.
good.
There you
Absolutely,
go.
the color is good, and especially when I add because I'm using a lemon dressing. The lemon dressing, the acidity of the lemon dressing with the red onion it just brings out the color a little more. So you know, cooking is chemistry. You have all that to realize. There are some reactions when you assemble certain ingredients together.
It's true.
So this.
I've never seen them cut so finely. Look, so small.
So cool.
I know.
He's like Edward Scissorhands.
Okay, so far we have parsley, we have mint, we have tomato, we
There's
have
garlic,
Yes.
lemon,
We have garlic, we have lemon, and
Yep.
we have
Okay.
cucumbers.
and cucumber.
And,
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So the cucumber, I do it just like the tomato. The seeds in the middle also have water in it, so you want to take that water out. You know,
okay.
it's not flavor. You want the flavor first.
flavor.
You know,
Okay.
before anything, you want
Flavor
to
first.
enjoy exactly. The food
like
has
that.
to taste great. You know. So here, I just also slice it, make a julienne, and then.
Are you
I
taking
dice
notes
it.
here on the slicing, Lola?
I am, definitely.
You know, you can all do that. It's all about practice, you know. It's
And you
just
said make a julienne.
a julienne is what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
You see, I'm going slowly for you to see. So you can also do it on slow motion on TV.
Oh, okay.
So, and
That's
then,
an option.
you see, keep my fingers right there
Yeah.
to control the knife.
Got
And then the knife is just bouncing. You know,
Okay.
and
I'm going to try
and
that
you
later.
Try slowly. Try it.
When she comes in with Band-Aids on tomorrow, we'll know why.
Well, you know, in the beginning you get Band-Aids. That comes with
That comes with the territory?
Absolutely. Comes
Okay.
with
It's not an
the
ingredient I want in my salad.
Oh, Shannon. It adds flavor.
Right. It's all about flavor.
All about flavor.
Okay, so when are we going to put the fonio in
The
there?
fonio is coming. The fonio is coming.
I'm anxious.
I know, let's get to the good
here,
stuff.
Let me show you what had become of the fonio. The
Oh,
fonio
so it
here.
is like a
So
couscous.
it is like a couscous.
steam it?
All I did is steaming it.
Once
Yeah,
up.
you steam it. You just add water to it and you steam it. So
And we'll put that
and
over there.
Very
yeah,
nice.
this over there.
Okay.
And now we're ready to start our dressing.
Oh, so you have to have a special dressing to go with it. It's a lemon dressing.
Yeah, it's a lemon dressing, very simple vinaigrette. It's like a vinaigrette. Instead of the vinegar, you just use it with a lemon.
Oh.
And that's the same basic, you know. The dressing is really
those
what
seeds
you
out.
you take the seeds out. What you call in chemistry an emulsion
An
is
emulsion.
what. Yeah, this is
Okay.
what a dressing is. Thank you.
There we go.
So
It's a
yeah.
big knife to try to cut these seeds out. I might need some Band-Aids myself.
No, be careful. So now
Okay. You need more?
that's great. Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Okay, we've got
Okay.
1 minute.
We got
How
1
fast
minute.
can we make some
okay,
dressing?
1 minute. So, okay,
So how
some
much salt?
A little bit of salt to taste, you know. You know, you add your salt and your pepper before
Pepper.
Fresh ground
Fresh
pepper.
fresh ground pepper before adding the oil. You know, because you want it to dissolve, and the oil being a lipid, the solid doesn't dissolve in the oil as much. So you want to dissolve the salt and pepper in your vinegar on your acid. You know. So see, this is what I'm doing. The salt is dissolving right now. The pepper is
see it.
yeah, the pepper is how do you call it?
Solidifying. It's all coming together.
Yeah, it's coming together. And now, in the beginning, when you add the oil,
keep
that's when
stirring?
you have to absolutely keep stirring. That's when you get the emulsion. And you add it slowly in the beginning. You're going to go faster later, but in the beginning, you go slowly.
Wow. It's a party now.
There we go.
So you got your special dressing.
You got your
Now, is
special
this
dressing.
one of the dressings we can actually taste in your restaurant?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. You can taste it. You can taste it at home. You can do it. You see, it's very simple. Very couple
that olive
ingredients.
oil?
It's actually, this is peanut oil. You can use
Peanut
olive
oil.
oil. You can use extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
I try to stay authentic to Senegalese oil. We use peanut oil. I mean, it's a colonial heritage, really, but we used to use palm oil.
Palm oil.
We still use palm oil. I love palm oil, actually. There's-
Now, is this recipe along with some of the things at your restaurant also in your book?
This recipe is in my book, yes.
Okay.
Many of the recipes are in my book.
And where can we pick up your book at?
Barnes & Noble and Amazon are the stores that carry it.
Okay.
So here, I'm just going to crush the garlic. Just
Okay.
simply crush it, you know,
we can peel
and
it off.
add it to the.
Just
you
the
know,
whole thing. You don't
just
need to
the
cut
whole
that.
thing. What you do is you're releasing the essence, you know.
Okay.
So this
And garlic's good for you as well.
garlic is good for you. You know, this dressing is now has essence of garlic. Has freshly cracked black pepper. You want it to be fresh again.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to taste on camera, right?
Go for it.
Go.
Uh-huh.
Is it right?
It's important to taste very.
Okay. Make sure it's right.
It's right, yeah.
All right. So now we have the
Now
salad.
we're ready to assemble. We
Okay.
have it, everything.
There you go.
There we
Put it
go.
for the camera.
Oops.
So we put the salad right on top
The
of.
salad right on top of the fonio.
Oh wow! Look how pretty
And you
that
said
is.
fonio is going to be as popular as quinoa
It's
soup.
going to be as popular as quinoa. It's gluten-free. It has lots of protein. It's very rich in 2 amino acids that are rare in all the other grains. Fonio has cysteine, methionine, those amino acids it has it in abundance. It's rich in iron. It's like some people think it has diabetes fighting qualities.
Oh, wow.
wow.
So it's a magic grain.
It's a magic grain. It's
Okay.
one
Like
of those
that.
many African ingredients that has magic in it.
Now we're gonna
so
pour.
now I pour the dressing in it now, so you can pull out the garlic.
Gotta stir that around in
Yeah,
there.
be careful, don't eat the
I
garlic.
like garlic.
You
We'll
like
leave it
garlic
in there.
there.
All right, now you get the plates out because we want to taste this really quick.
Taste it very quick. Okay, we can taste it.
And we're gonna eat it with spoons because it's all
Okay, you can
small
do that with
little
spoons. You
pieces.
can do it with the hands. So,
Oh,
okay.
gotta,
no.
Oh,
I
I
was,
see.
you know,
He's got,
aesthetic.
you gotta dress it
aesthetic.
again.
You gotta
Eat with
plate.
your eyes. So put this on top.
Put it on top, right there. Yeah,
Oh, look
right
at
there.
that.
Well,
That's
look at you, the
beautiful.
pro. Another way you could be doing it too, if you want to entertain guests, you know, is like just to have a beautiful tomato, and with a spoon, you can just simply. Let me just put this here. Scoop out the tomato
Okay. Oh, and fill it.
and fill it.
Smart.
Right, a great idea.
Ooh, I love. How'd you scoop that out so quick?
All right, so Lola, while you're eating yours off the lettuce, I'm gonna go ahead and try mine out the bowl.
How is it?
That's really good.
More dressing?
And it tastes very light.
It's
it doesn't
very light.
taste like it's gonna be so heavy, it's gonna weigh you down.
Exactly. And something I forgot to tell you is for your digest in no time.
You want to taste it out of the tomato,
I want
Lola?
to taste it out of the tomato.
Okay, great.
All right, you add a tomato, me add a bowl. I taste the quinoa feel
Is
to
there
it, like you
another
were
spoon?
saying.
Yes, there's a spoon somewhere.
Oh,
Right there, it's in the bowl.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Thank you so
This
much.
is delicious. So as we go to break, tell us what's next for you besides working on the third
next?
restaurant.
Well, next week we're having a gala at the Bowery Hotel for the Impact for Africa. That's a couple of chefs and I myself are going to do the dinner. In early December, I'm doing a cooking class at the Natural Gourmet Institute, so it's great to. It's December 11th.
And where can we get more information on all this stuff you're
On
doing?
my website, actually, December 2nd, I'm consulting for this new restaurant opening on Meridian 23. It's called Meridian 23. It's on 23rd Street between Broadway and 6th.
And what's your website?
www.pierrethiamcatering.com and www.pierrethiam.com.
Okay,
so
we're
my
gonna check
first
you
name
out.
and last name.com. So
Sounds like a plan.
Hope
And
to
this
see you there.
sounds good and tastes
This
good
is
too.
delicious.
You're watching Arise Entertainment
Thank you.
360.
Thank you.